Well, you guys are due for an update video, so here we go. If you notice up there on the roof, there's two AC units. They're not hooked up yet, but they're installed. The holes are cut in the roof, and everybody knows how much I enjoy installing holes in my roof. 14 by 14 hole, but yeah, that's what has to happen. Added extra turn signals here in the back. They're LEDs just like the front ones. They line up, and that was very fun. Had to drill a hole up there in the roof cross member, or the roof bow, and then run that wire down, fish it down to the hole here. That was not fun. That took a long time. Also notice up there, I put the extra chicken lights up there, measured them out, put them up there. They work. They're temporary wired up right now, so they will come on. You guys know about this generator. Maybe I'll run over to the other side and see if there's any other snow or less snow over there. So we're over here where the TC was parked. Not much snow under it. Bandag D4300 treads. Well, there's my board. You can see this is where I painted my clearance lights, or the armor for the clearance lights. And I got this board down. You guys get some wind you can listen to. You can see the generator here. All I did, this is all just angle iron that I cut and drilled holes and bolted. I actually welded down here on the bottom piece, these 4 pieces of angle iron, and they are actually sitting on, or the generator is sitting on them. And the idea is you just drop that bolt, and this whole frame will drop the generator. Now it's kind of low, but I made it the same height as the front tank up there. I originally wanted to put that generator up right behind the tank, so get more weight on the front. However, there's a cross member right up there in the frame that did not allow me enough room, and I can't really go up any higher with this generator. Alright, now I got the board repositioned so you can see the generator and the frame a little bit better, just angle iron. And I got those pieces that go from the top there to the back and to the bottom, so it can't move back and forth and crack and stress those angle iron pieces. There's that cross member I was talking about, so there wasn't enough room to put that generator here. It was just too big. A lot of RVs will take that generator and put it right up front, in front of the front axle, and slide out. The bumper will fold down or whatever. And doing that with this was not looking fun or easy, so right there was fine. Right there. It's not hooked up. The only thing that's hooked up on it is the ground wire. Those are the 2 fuel lines right up there in front. One's a fuel feed, one's a return. And so I got to hook up positive, hook up the start cables to it yet, or the auxiliary start, run that up so you don't have to climb down here to start it every time. So we head on into the inside of the bus where it's a little bit warmer. And I had all these roof panels down, going down on the sides to do all the wiring that I did. So we'll do a quick walk around the back, and then I'll come up front. First thing is these party lights. In fact, I'll flip the key on so it'll come on. So we got these party lights here. There's 5 of them. Gives a really cool effect for at night. As well as the aisleway lights. You guys have already seen those in a video. But I got those in. Just had to cut those, and or cut holes out in these panels. There's room behind there. And put those in. Those are actually out of a Thomas, sorry, but junkyard fine, because I don't want to buy new ones, new lenses and all that stuff. I'd like to change at least the lenses over to the Bluebird ones that had the logo on them, like that. But until I get some of those, or some Bluebirds go to the junkyard, I don't have any parts. So I got wires for those ran. Had to run all the wires for those auxiliary chicken lights that are out there, so those are behind this panel. As well as the wiring for the subs is back there, because I like stuff to look good. So the wire actually comes, let's see where we at here. I believe it's under this seat back here. I got the wires strapped up, but they come down right there. Not the power cord, but just the speaker wires. They come down right here, and we're going to mount the amp under there somehow, at some point. And the trigger wire. So that's running up front. We got the party lights. I finally got these speakers back here wired up because I got the panels off. We can run those wires down. So the speakers back here work. So you've got these two 6x9s and the two 6x9s in the front. They're on their own circuit, and then the 8 ceiling speakers are on their other circuit. So then back here I've got some more wires coming down. Figure if we're having any bus parties in here or whatever, you got your auxiliary cord, so you can have your DJ back here with their iPod or whatever they got, and run that back here, as well as a power source coming back here. I wanted to run these wires behind this panel, but there's a cross member or something that goes right across here, and drilling through that, it wasn't fun, and just put the wires there, it'll be fine. Maybe I'll put some more supports or whatever to go right here, hold them together like I have down here. But anyway, yeah, so this thing's still pretty long yet. All that is for the auxiliary cord. So anybody can run the wires and run back here and be the DJ. There's the party lights. So there's a lot of wiring that had to be done through here. Because you got the auxiliary feed there for power that has to have its own circuit. 2 different sets of wires to come back here for those speakers. The wires for the chicken lights. I mean, there was a whole lot of wiring mess that had to go on back here. And then up top, we got these rooftop air conditioning units. Like I said, they are not wired up yet, but they are installed at least, and I haven't had any leaks yet. You can have the fan control here, and the thermostat's right there. I can't relocate the thermostat, but the plan is to move the fan switches and at least put those up front with the driver, so I can control at least how much cooling is coming out of them when they're, being running back here when the generator's going. Originally, I wasn't going to put the auxiliary heating units in with these that just bolts in, but I decided I'm going to go buy those and put those in, because if this thing is ever just sitting somewhere, you can just run that generator and you still have heat rather than having to run the engine. And the generator will also, or even if you're parked in the summertime, you just want to be cool if you're hanging around, just run that and you don't have to run the engine and stay cool in here. And of course the auxiliary red light above the emergency exit here, I added that in. Party lights. The second rooftop unit. So then up here I ran some more wiring. There's a second auxiliary cord for the driver, or if you want your DJ to be up here sitting behind you, usually the DJ likes to do that, as well as a cord to plug right into your iPod. I'm kind of pissed at this JVC radio that I bought. Well, I bought it old and used and had to buy the replacement cord for it. This does not charge your iPod and will not work with an iPhone. So iPods only, and it won't charge them. That's just wonderful. Then I also ran another 12-volt socket right there for whoever's running their iPod, or if you want to put your phone up here and charge it. But at least you got a second power source. The other one is right down there under the dash. Yep, there's your socket right there to the left. So, and then for the driver to come up here and control the radio, we got, this is the black one that's in the back, the black auxiliary cord, and then you got the other auxiliary cord. So basically it just runs over here, and whichever one they're using, you plug that one into the CD unit, and you're good to go. I think that pretty much catches us up. I'm going to add an auxiliary or separate switch for those chicken lights, in case you ever want to turn them off. Right now they're wired, they just come on with the key because I didn't have the switches yet to wire those in. Also going to put in a switch for the party lights so you can have those on or off, because right now they just come on with the key. Again, I didn't have these switches on hand. I think that about covers it for now. I need to run the generator wiring. I'm thinking we're going to put the start switch here along with the AC controls right there. So yeah, I think that gets us pretty well caught up. Thanks for watching. Well, I am not impressed with these caps at all. Look how rusty they are. They haven't been on there that long. Since April. Oh man.